What's up, Suge? So, it's been so much going on. Like, it's just a lot going on out here. And, we got the road records popping. We got to clarify some things. So, that's what I want us to do today.
All right, well, look, if there's some things regarding old motherfuckers from the past, no matter who it is trying to rewrite history, you know. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. This is the time of the truth, because if you're living someone else's life, if you constantly living somebody else's life and constantly telling their story, your life will never get started, you know? Now, to have a change of heart and say somebody owe you something, even you say Eric B. Now, Eric B, that's my homie. I ain't trying to put his business out there. But I guarantee if you talk to Eric B, you say, Eric B, when you was coming out here, if he stayed out here a month, or if it was 9 months, he kept a hotel in Beverly Hills or in Westwood, and guess what? This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. I paid for it. If he want to order room service 5 times a day, who do you think paid for it? If he needed a car to drive, as long as he wanted to go up and rent a car, who do you think gave it to him? So it's always everybody trying to build a platform in a different way. But build your platform with the truth. Because what we're not going to do, we're not going to let people rewrite history. We're trying to help the younger generations. That's why you out there and y'all got these great ass artists and these young youth people doing music.
Right.
We're not going to let them walk into the blind. We're going to not let them be, start off with bullshit. And Pac, I feel I know Pac better than anybody. Pac, I never in my life seen Pac talk to the homies and say, what you think about this record? What you think about this song? What you think about this video? But sometimes some motherfuckers might be there to roll the blunts. Sometimes somebody might be there to give massages. Who knows what the fuck? But wherever it was, right?
Right.
But it wasn't no titles. See, I don't know where all these titles come from, because it wasn't no titles in my studio. There were no titles at my office at Death Row. And as you know, in those days, Ruthless and Death Row was definitely not twins. Andre hated Easy. Andre wanted Easy dead. Everybody know the story. Easy died from AIDS. Okay. Now, like I do any other person, I will give people a job. I will give them something to help. Even though at the studio, we didn't need no one at the studio. Because when you working recording an album at the studio, only person you need at the studio, you don't have to have your own security, because they're supplying security at the door. But you can have your own security, which we had at the door.
So was the ISIS girl the office manager?
We never had an office manager.
Oh, okay.
We never had an office manager. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you this paperwork. It was a guy named Dave Misery. Had a company. His company fell out. He started working for me. I didn't know he was working for me. And so he got some checks that I did not authorize. And they were stamped with a fake stamper. And when I found out, I said, man, you got to pay me this money back. So it's fraud. So when somebody put him on the phone with me right here at this prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot you the paperwork. A guy called him and stated that I want to say what's up to him. I guess he wanted to talk to Dave. So when I talked to Dave, I talked to his receptionist. I didn't threaten him. I talked to a guy that works there. I worked at Dave's office. They said Dave was talking about why the guy called him and had me on the phone, and he gonna send the FBI to knock on my cell door and get me in trouble. And I don't take kindly to threats from nobody. He threats me, so I don't give a fuck. I'm already in prison.